vote. Shamar vote. What you vote, Shamar? Shamar looking at ass. Come on. Look at their ankles, boy. Shamar looking at ass. Junior. Why is this about time? Hey, don't touch my brother's foot.
Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity with great diligence. Wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim. They come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear to this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwatim that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection and reverencing your husbands, being his pillar of rest, his helpmeet, not a headache. But it's your brother Azar from GMS St. Louis, and of course, probably have heard, maybe not, about the incident that took place in Chicago, where a woman was walking her children home from school, and these mob of little nigglets jumped her and her children, man. And I won't play the violent part, but as you can see them walking behind her, roasting her, and she's an ill woman. And automatically, because you have some people who will read the story of, those she-bears being sicked on those fucking nigga-ass kids, man. Back in 2 Kings, 2nd chapter. And they get emotional, but when you see things like this, you understand, man. The Lord wouldn't have ordained it to happen or allowed it to happen or would have acknowledged that curse that he put up on them if they didn't deserve it. You see, this is exactly the type of things that these kids do when they're not properly trained and disciplined, man. And furthermore, this is exactly what Esau Edom was aiming for, man. When he started locking parents up for putting belt to ass. Because that's the universal language is pain. So to ensure that there be more chaos and more bodies in the prison system, it takes the discipline away. And now you have these little niggas running around terrorizing mother and her children. Which we understand that this is the place of judgment. We understand that. Golly, man. See, back in the day, the community would have came out and whooped them kids' ass and brought them to their parents, and they probably would have got whooped some more and probably got their ass beat every time that the topic came up to ensure that they don't do no shit like this again. But this what happens when you leave these children to themselves, when the streets raise them, when TV and social media raise your children. This is despicable. You supposed to have respect for adults, man. But this is the age we live in, man. We at the end, man. All manner of wickedness is being manifest. All manner of wickedness is being manifest, man. These are these little demons, man. Now you see why the Lord allowed those she bears to tear them kids' ass up, man. This is exactly put me first thing I thought about, you know. But let me get to some precepts, and Lord willing, you be edified. um, let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 13. And, Salaki. This is Proverbs 13 and 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasten him betimes. You see, you gon' chastise them over and over, man, because you instilling right from wrong. Pain is a deterrent, and without that chastisement, this is what you have, man. When you have mothers that cocker they children and spoil them, and they become rotten. Let's go to 22nd chapter and verse 6. Training up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And if you train them up to be fucking little demons, that's exactly what they're gonna grow up and be. Let's go to this is Proverbs 23 and 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver his soul from hell. You know, in the NLT, physical discipline may well save them from death. You see? Hell, meaning the grave, man. Meaning it's too many parents out here that just don't give a damn. And you see, the 2/3 make up mostly women, and you know, there's going to be a lot of women and children that is slain by the Lord, man, by the sword, famine. You know, when our enemies roll in, persecution. You see, this is why you must understand judgments, man. Because when we see these gory things happen to these people, hey, the Lord know what they did. We don't, but the Lord know what they did to deserve that. You see, if this was the ancient days, and kids will be handled, man. Let's go to the 29th chapter. In verse 15, and it reads, "The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame." See, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. And that correction is through discipline, man. Belt to ass. You see, and vice versa. If you don't put belt to ass, you don't correct your children, they're gonna make you shamed, man. Now, what can the parents of these children say to justify or defend their children? You can't say nothing, because it's no excuse, man. And this is now in Chicago. They had protests about this and seeking justice for this woman. She had to go to the hospital. They slammed her son down on his head two times, slung her on the ground, beating on her. You know, just madness, man. And guess what? The community should have came together a long time ago to say this is enough. With the last batch of YNs and the last batch of YNs, see the elders, in the community have gotten soft and scared to be disliked. It ain't about being disliked. It's about being right or wrong, man. And yeah, you gonna be disliked if you standing for right, if you speaking up against the bullshit. But oh well, that's where you have faith that the Lord is gonna have your back, man, because you standing for right and not for wrong. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. This is Ephesians 5 and 3. Reading the NLT. Let there be no sexual immorality, impurity, or greed among you. Such sins have no place among God's people. See, this is impurity, man. This is not the way to be, man. This is not the way the young are supposed to treat their elders, man. Such sins have no place among Yahweh's people. Obscene stories, foolish talk, and coarse jokes, these are not for you. Instead, let there be thankfulness to Yahweh. And you heard all the things that they were saying, and it got progressively worse. You know, the things you wouldn't expect your child to be saying. But they're left to themselves. They're influenced by the world, man, in the streets and social media and everything but the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. You can be sure that no immoral, impure or greedy person will inherit the kingdom of Mashiach and of Yahweh. For a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of the world. Don't be fooled by those who try to excuse these sins, for the anger of Yahweh will fall on all who disobey him. See? Don't participate in the things these people do, which you see our people is involved in all type of lewdness, all type of heathenistic behaviors, man, which they learn from these other nations, man, primarily Esau, Edom. This is how they are to their elders, man. They don't have no respect, you know. You hear tons of stories of Esau, Edom taking out the grandparents or great grandparents for the insurance money, for the inheritance. You know, you hear them just today at work. Edomite was saying how he one time he called his mom the B word. You know damn well that's not happening with Jake. Well, it used to not happen, but now our people, you know, do all kind of things that were not permitted. It was a known no. And it's because the rod has been spared, man. Let's go to Ephesians 6 and 4. Matter of fact, I'll read it from the top. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment, with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. You see, fathers, do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up with the discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord. You see? And no, they weren't her children, but still, she was old enough to be their parents, man. So when you see these little demons get judged, man, just know, man, it came from the Lord, man. Let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 21. And so like, well, yeah, 21 and 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. Which, you know, you have a lot of that going on. These children hitting their parents, man. So what you think they're gonna do out here in the streets, man, if they don't respect their own parents? They're not gonna respect any other adult. That's why you have these children fighting these teachers, man. But guess what? Guess what the Lord said is supposed to be done when you have a rebellious child, man. This is Deuteronomy 21 and 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place, and they shall say unto the elders of his city, This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. You see? See? Hey, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. He says, send them back up to me. So that the rest of the children to see that this is the judgment for that behavior. Why? Because we're held to a different standard than the rest of these people, man. We just read what's not becoming of saints, man. The children of Israel, certain things we not supposed to do, and this is damn definitely one of them, man. But see, things have to get so bad to where people take a stand. But this should have been, you know, decades ago, man. We should never listen to Esau Edom in the first place by saying don't discipline your children. This is what happens, man, and especially when the stand up fathers are not in the home, they're denied access. It's considered beefing when they correct their sons and their children. Where would they get an idea like that from? But let's go to Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8, and it reads, There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. That's what we see, man. And when you go to that word menstruous, is dealing with unclean. You know, a woman in her menstruation, she's unclean, she's defiled. And more metaphorically, it means they're morally defiled. So these morally defiled women bringing forth these fucking monsters, man, these little demons. This is what you have because what? Esau Edom has given liberty to these wicked women to say, hey, to hell with the man being the head of the household. I don't want decency. I don't want order. I want my way. I want to live life and lead with my feelings and emotions, not a man's logic and reason. You know, to dismantle the order that the Lord set, man. And this is what you have. Bet you all get the parents too. Because this is what your children do when they're not afraid to bring you back bad rapport, bring shame to your name. They're not afraid of the consequences and repercussions, man. This is book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 30 and verse 9. Uh, Matter of fact, I'll start at verse. I'll start it from the top. And it reads, He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he had left one behind him that is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. And horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. You cocker thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. And this is all the things that most of these women do with their children, man. They're either abusive or way too lenient, man. There isn't that balance, man. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. Chastise thy son and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee. And these parents, this is an offense to them, man. I know they not proud of your children making the news for some shit like this. You know, and these are the instructions that cometh from the word of the Lord, man. And people who have a problem with it, you don't fear the Lord. Because we see the results of not doing and not following the law, statutes, commandments, and these instructions, man. Um, let's go to 2 Kings 2 and get right to it. Um, this is 2 Kings 2 and 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. And he turned back and looked on them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord. He put them curses up on them. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and tare 40 and 2 children of them. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria. You see, so when you put a curse unto the Lord, and he bring it forth, it was deserved, man. Them children was being little demons too. And the Lord sent that judgment on them. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra. This is second Ezra's. No, Salakia, this is not what I want. This is not what I want, Salakia. I wanted Ezekiel 9 and 5. And it reads, I'll start at 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, In my hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite, that not your eye spare, neither have ye pity, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, the children of Israel. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. You see, the Lord gave the angels the command to go and slay little children, women, old, young, because of the iniquity, man. These abominations, man. The things that the Lord hate, they doing. So no, it's not, oh, they didn't deserve this and this and that, man. The Lord sees what these people do. And now you all got a chance to see the why things happen to these little demons, man. Let's go to Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You see? It's going to be real bad, man, for the 2/3. Matter of fact, and this is some 2/3 ass shit right here, man. 2/3 activities. This is the book of Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. You see, 2/3, man. 66% of the nation of Israel gonna be cut off, man, with the sword, with the ICBM missiles, man. When them nukes hit, they're gonna be burnt up, man. But the third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, It is my people, and they shall say, The Lord is my power. The Lord is only concerned with the elect of the nation of Israel. Little niggas like this, and women that condone this, and raise this, you're going to be destroyed, man. Hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwame Asharala, Shalom, and a Bible ball. Dealt to the 2/3.